Monday. It's Monday. We're back in our natural habitat with cats. I guess when we were in Greece, there were a lot of cats there too, but we're back with our cats, which is nice. It's been a while, huh? Feels like it's been a long while since we've been here and been in our office and home. It's been a while since we've seen Binky here with us. We have a special guest, Binky. And how are we already in the middle of November?
It's crazy. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I feel like we time traveled or something.
Yeah. Almost 2 weeks in Greece will do that to you.
Yeah, and like not being here for Halloween and things like that. It just kind of like we skipped ahead a couple weeks or something. It is hard to get back on the time schedule here. I don't remember it being this difficult traveling and getting back to our own time zone and stuff. Do you remember this happening before?
Yeah, it's been crazy.
Good morning.
I don't know why names are not popping up here on.
I know.
It just says Facebook user, so you know who you are. We love you.
That's interesting. The only problem is
Isn't that
we don't
bizarre?
know who you are.
Yeah.
I mean, I can guess good morning from Alaska, and I can guess good morning from Missouri.
Yeah. It's really, really strange.
Yeah. How funny. It's odd. But yeah, a lot has happened since our last live. And we're glad to be here and to see you. Oh, yay. I got
There
the
you go.
guess. Kelly and Pam.
There you are.
Oh, that's gonna, you guys can say all kinds of anonymous things.
Everything will be like a quote, like "Good morning, John Adams."
Yeah. It gives it an extra weight to what you're saying.
Yes.
And it's credited, you know. Oh, hey, Melanie. Hey, everybody. I hope you guys had a good Halloween.
Mitzi and Mom Cookies and a Pie says good morning from Southeast Florida.
Good morning. And a good Dia de los Muertos and a good, what else have we missed? Did we miss
Halloween?
Halloween. I said Halloween. Did we miss Canadian Thanksgiving?
That was before we left.
Was it? Okay. Stop trying to steal cookies, Vicky. Good morning.
Oh my gosh, she is trying to get cookies.
I put one down for her. She didn't like it, I guess. You're still jet lagged. I know, me too. It's crazy. Okay, what do you want? You don't want that one. That's a chocolate one. Here, try this one. I want that one. You want that one? Try that one. Oh my gosh.
Gosh, that cat, man. That is the strangest cat.
She loves cookies. She doesn't seem to want. She's like, it's red, Mom. Oh, she's not sure about it. She's like, this is. She's never seen a red one before. It's confusing her. Hello. Is that Kathy? Maybe.
Perhaps.
Perchance. Yeah. Still, I guess is it still called jet lag even this far out? We get. What we're experiencing is at about 5 p.m. we like can't keep our eyes open. Like it's like so tired. And then we go to sleep at like 8. We like keep, make sure we stay awake at least till 8 o'clock. And then wake up at 3 in the morning, ready to go. Which is really annoying because.
Yeah, but I kind of love that schedule too.
3 a.m. You
Yeah,
love waking up at 3 a.m.
I don't know, kind of, because then I get a whole bunch of stuff done. I'm like really done about like noon or so too, and then I'm able to do stuff. It's kind of cool.
It's post-cruise depression exhaustion. Yeah. Discriminating kitty. Yeah. The trip was everything and more. It was, you know how you have an idea about a place? Like you have an idea about what it's going to be like, about what the food's going to be like, and the people, and then it's that, but the more depth and more color and more beautiful than you can capture on a camera. Uh, and a daylight savings too, right?
Yeah, but that didn't affect us because it's part of the jet lag. So we didn't have that. We didn't lose that hour while we were in Greece, and then it's just coming back.
It's so funny because
We skipped it.
it doesn't even match up to Greek time. It doesn't match up to the Greece time. Like, oh, we should be waking up over there. You know, it's like it's just a totally different weird cycle that we're in right now. Yeah. So many people are like, how was that with John and the World Series not being able to watch the World Series?
It sucked. That
You watch
sucked.
zero. It's
Yeah,
your
that
team. Yeah.
I know, but I wanted to be in the moment, and Sal did too. We talked about it a little bit beforehand, and this is kind of one of those once in a lifetime trips. So we didn't want to 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 make it all about sports or something. So when we woke up, we both got our text messages from friends and family, just going nuts. But it was great. It was great, and what an opportunity to miss the World Series and a Dodgers win. So it's okay.
Yeah. So crazy. Like that's about all that would keep you from the World Series. That's
True. Now, I do have some pictures from Greece if you'd like to chat about them and share them.
we have so many pictures from Greece that like I was going through them this morning for I don't know how long trying to get the ones I loved. It was like love, 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 love. So I didn't even get through them. You have some that you're going to share, but ooh,
It
I went through like half of them and was still like we don't have time to get through all of them.
I can't wait to have an evening this week to just, like, kind of throw the pictures on
Mm.
the TV screen and just reminisce about the trip. 'Cause we saw so many things, but it was such a blur because everything was incredible.
Yeah, I and there's certain places and we love different ports for different reasons and you know the feel of different places. But I feel like the place where it was just like every picture was magical. It was the whole city, the whole island of Santorini was like there's a filter on it. Every picture, every time you turn a corner, you're like, I need to take a picture of this and of this. This cat, this this bougainvillea, this scene, and this. Oh my
The
gosh,
cats everywhere, man.
cows, lousy with cats everywhere. Little cats, big cats, nice cats. Only a couple mean cats, really. There are only a couple that swiped.
What's funny is that we were in, like, these ancient cities, and there's this ancient column that's 2,500 years old. Street cat sitting up on top of it,
Just
just hanging
lounging
out.
on the convenient pillar there.
Yeah.
Mykonos was your favorite. Mykonos was cool. Yeah. It's hard to pick a favorite, huh?
Mykonos was not my favorite.
It was not your favorite.
No. Possibly least favorite.
Oh, how dare the cats
Yeah.
everywhere. Oh, did you? Yeah. How was your trip? Oh my gosh, amazing, right? Oh gosh, just the food. The I keep saying like there was no bad food, and there was not. Like all the food was so good, but I did realize I don't like souvlaki. I'm sorry about it, but I don't like it.
Yeah.
It was not my favorite.
That's right. I had it for you.
Yeah, but everything else, like I just loved it. Uh,
And also, it was just wonderful being there with this group of people. I feel like we're
yes,
coming back with a whole bunch of friends.
it was so funny to be walking around, Thessaloniki or Mykonos or wherever, and just people like, "Hey!" And you recognize people on the streets because they're other cookiers, and of course in our group. And what a trip! We did get to spend some time with a person who wasn't on the trip that lives in Thessaloniki, which was really special too. That was so cool to meet up with a friend, Tina and Demetrios there. And they showed us Thessaloniki, which was amazing. Santorini was your favorite. I know that one. That's like, I think that was my favorite, but it is hard to say just because I love different places for different reasons, right?
Ephesus in Turkey.
Ephesus. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we highly recommend going and experiencing Greece. Wow, wow, wow.
Would you like to see the pictures?
I would love Mykonos and Turkey are your favorites. So this is the Odeon at the at the Acropolis. There's like all these words, like so many places that we saw. Yeah, this was as we were going up to see the Acropolis and the three temples up there. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that. I need to Photoshop those people out of our
Yeah,
picture.
yeah. Edit a few randos that are around.
This was several of us cookiers here. Oh my gosh. Can you believe it? We were there.
Gosh, it's crazy.
Look at that. That was amazing. It was actually really colder than I thought up there. This was before the cruise. This was our first evening there second evening, first evening. No, this was the first night. This was in Athens. What?
No, this is the second evening there.
Second evening.
Yeah.
But still before the cruise. This was
Yes.
after we went up to the Acropolis, and we're having dinner here at this rooftop restaurant. Which was...
There's a view of the Acropolis like all lit up on the opposite side of us, right there. It's just incredible.
So we had dinner with Sal and Joanne Malfitano, and look, this food. Oh my gosh. Stuffed grape leaves and hummus and tzatziki, and you better like tomatoes, garlic, and feta if you're going to Greece. Yeah, it was delicious. And the view, oh yeah, we don't see the view, but the view from up there was just outstanding. The views everywhere were just amazing. And oh, this was a gift. This was a book full of letters from McGoobers about just 10 years of McGoo. So sweet, put together by Joanne, collected and gathered, which, so sweet. This is the watercolor class. This was so fun. So this was a sea day. So we were on the boat, and we couldn't, we didn't do decorating cookies. So we did our cookie adjacent activity. We all had our watercolor paper and water. I don't think we took pictures. Oh, we did get some pictures of the final product, the final watercolor class. Everybody did amazing. It was beautiful. We did a little autumnal wreath. This is Mr. John and I going to dinner. You found this little guy, this little rubber duck, right before we were going out for the day. Which people hide these around the ship, right?
That's a thing that people do. They'll bring these little ducks and then hide them, and then if you find them, you can keep it or you can hide it again. And Arty chose to hide it again.
We hate it. It was cute. It was a Halloween themed little duck. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, it was so fun. Cat. Do you want that one? That's on Santorini. We got there so early, so there weren't a lot of people around, and it was the lighting and everything was amazing.
That.
Okay. You want that specific cookie? I'll get it for you.
My gosh.
There you go. Go get it. Santorini was funny because, oh, you didn't know about the ducks? Yeah, that was the only one I saw, but I always forgot about it. Where did you even find that? Was that on top of a clock? No,
it was by the elevators. It was like on the frame of an elevator. So I thought, oh, look at
that. Oh, we decided we thought we could walk from Fira to Ia.
Oh, dude.
It turns out it was quite a hike, but we hiked for about an hour, right? About an hour.
Yeah, and then
we saw some very interesting things because we hiked. I mean, that was pretty cool.
But I was dying. I was just dying. My legs were hurting. I just had enough, and so a bus was coming up behind us, and I'm like, I'm flagging this dude down.
I
I
was like, there's no way. We're not at a bus stop. There's no way they're stopping. There's just some random bus is just gonna stop.
So I'm flagging him down like I'm hailing a cab in Times Square, and he stopped on this little road. There's like nowhere to go, and he stops, and we jumped on. It was standing room only and well worth standing.
The
Um,
bus was entirely full, but he stopped.
we
I
had
couldn't believe it.
miles to go.
I know. I know.
Like, no way.
And it was so narrow. As we drove on the bus further, we're like, oh, I was so glad that you said that because I was like, we got this. We can do this. This will be a fun adventure. Um,
Oh, it just wasn't. I was like, I was just hurting my legs, and I was sweating, and I thought every picture that we take in Santorini is going to be us with a bucket of sweat all over us. It's going to be awful.
and it was getting hot. That day was probably the hottest, I think.
Yeah.
So I was glad it worked out that way. It was fun. Oh, good. I'm starting to see names suddenly.
Oh
Charlotte.
yeah. Hey, there we go.
Hey,
Oh, that's from YouTube. That's why.
YouTube.
Yep. So if you go to YouTube, we'll know who you are.
That's funny. Hmm. So yeah, so we ended up getting the bus there. We're much happier in these pictures because
Yes.
of Mr. John hailing that bus down.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for that, we would be. Oh, this was in Turkey, the Grand Bazaar. Oh my gosh, Mr. John is a haggler. He's a haggler extraordinaire.
Did what I
Do you,
could.
do you like haggling?
I kind of do.
Oh, I would just be like, it's 20 euros. Okay, here you go. Here's 20 euros. I'm used to seeing a price and going like, that's how much it costs.
No, I'm ready to walk at any time, and I did several times, just like getting the right price, negotiating this thing down, and we wanted to get a Turkish lamp that was beautiful. So we went to one store. They were going to get us quite a deal. Went to another store that their prices were off. Wasn't worth even talking about it. Then we went to the third store, and they had everything that we wanted, including the colors that we wanted and everything, but their price was a little bit higher. So then I went back to the other store and tried to see if they had the colors. They didn't. Then I went back to the other store, and we got it at the price that I wanted. It was great.
Yeah, you were working it. And the guy, when we finally settled on a price, he was pitting stores against each other. Um, the guy said, no, what about you? Do you want something? I said, oh, I got my lamp. And he's like, oh, the lamp's for you. And I said, yeah, that's our lamp. And he said, I've never seen anything like your husband. I own 6 shops in this bazaar. I've never seen anything like you. I said, oh yeah, I'll keep him. And he said, yeah, you keep him because you'll get everything half off if you keep him around. The way the shop people chased us down scared us away from doing any shopping in the bazaar. Yeah, it was pretty intense. It's a hard sell.
They would
They are.
stand right in your way, and then as I would say something and then turn to walk, he would continue to walk in my way, and I'm like, dude, get out of my way.
Yeah, it was physically
Yeah.
aggressive and verbally aggressive. And yeah, it was yeah, some places a lot more than others too. But interesting. Oh,
That's coming up too.
I know. I have it right here actually. But we'll get to that. I love that. The rugs, the Turkish rugs. This is Deb Coughlin of Icing Images here. We were on the same excursion. Oh my gosh, there's Liesel and Jim, her
Yes.
son, and there's Sylvia Latour and John and I. This was in Delos. This was amazing. Oh my gosh.
Incredible.
This archaeological site, it was like you could really see how people lived, and because there was so much there, just untouched, uninhabited. There's me. It was so windy. It was so windy. Yeah, it was so fascinating. Really cool. It's amazing how
That's at an ancient theater, by the way, and that was the backrests that they had. It was these big
Yeah.
marble slabs, and they're like, "Sit down," and I thought, "W they want us to sit on this stuff? They want us to, like, just, like, crawl on it and stuff?" And it
I
it
mean,
was weird to me, but
it's
yeah.
lasted this long. It's gonna, yeah. This was in, oh, Kavala.
Yes.
And we had just gone to a bakery. I'm eating this feta stuffed bun here, and this little kitten made friends with us and shared with us. Came up
Yes.
right up on us, was sharing our snack. It was so sweet though. The bakery's beautiful, beautiful. We had chocolate baklava from that place, and then you buy your things, you pick your things, very inexpensive and delicious, and then they just, here's an extra bag of stuff, a present for you, extra things for you. The food and just the amazing hospitality, right? Like at restaurants, you would be done eating and they'd say, "Oh, here's another drink for you. Oh, and here's a dessert, our compliments." And it was all about the food, and don't expect to sit less than an hour. Like that's
Oh,
minimum.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 hours plus. They don't shoo you out. Like they expect you to sit there for hours and hours
Yeah.
and eat the
At
most
some
amazing
point
food ever.
and when we're at a restaurant around here, we think, "Oh gosh, they wanna turn over this table. Let's take off." They see that as, like, rude over there. They want you to sit and relax and enjoy the food, enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That was spectacular. I love that.
Yeah, unless you were really tired or in a hurry. It was then.
Yes.
This is on the fortress.
Kavala.
Is that it's called?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
as is this. So cute. Look
John
at
was so scared at taking this picture. He's like, "Liz, get out of that," because there's a sheer drop that you can't see
oh,
from this vantage. But it was, I don't know how high up that was.
even right now, like, I'm clenched thinking about you sitting there. It just
The no guardrails or handrails. It was just, you were walking on these narrow stairs and rocks, and I'm thinking, if you clipped your toe on the edge of one of these and you just go over the edge.
yeah. Oh gosh, that's like one of
and
my
two
biggest fears.
and like two people would be passing on this, and there's nothing to keep you from going over the edge. It was yeah, it's a little. So this is Tina. This was in Thessaloniki. She's the one that showed us around her place. Oh my gosh, I love that picture so much. This is Dimitrios. We just sat and ate the best food.
He was a gem. I love that dude. I wanna sit and talk with him, like, every day.
And Danielle was with us too. I know we got some pictures of her, but she's very camera shy. But she was part of that day too. Was that night? This was
I
going to.
believe so. Yeah.
Oh, you can see my little panda ring in this picture.
Yeah, that's
Little furry panda ring. Uh, oh, yay! There's Pam Strauss. She was headed into dinner too. So fun.
oh,
Look at
so
that water. Oh my gosh, that water was. I could have easily. I was actually pretty disappointed I did not wear my swimsuit because it was so nice. Like the temperature was so nice, and the water was. This was early in the morning too. That was like 9:30 in the morning,
oh, no, it's, incredible.
and just you. Oh, the only bad part was the beach was these pebbles. Like that did not feel good on the feet. That pandering. Yeah, it was so clear. You could see the fish just, and you could see how deep it was too. Yeah, incredible.
Yeah, that trip was magical. It
And
really was,
those are the
and
pictures right there.
hmm? That's
Those are the
that's it.
We have of 50
Yes.
billion other pictures, but yeah, that was.
And videos and a thousand stories. I ended up becoming a little bit of a ship celebrity.
Yeah, you
Um,
did. People
yeah.
in port would be like, "You're John. You're the famous John. You're on Celebrity Ship,"
Yep.
because of your music savvy,
Yes.
your karaoke singing,
Yeah.
For so many your kickworm dance moves, your dance moves. There are
Yes.
so many reasons.
Yeah. And my game show prowess. It
Yes.
was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy.
The final Halloween costume.
Oh yeah.
We were
I don't have the picture. I'll have to share it next time.
I
But
know. I have one here. Maybe it'll show up a little bit. Here we are.
right. Let's see if it'll work. Let me.
This is just a funny one of us, but he's everybody thought he was Zorro, but he was Dread Pirate Roberts, and I'm Princess Buttercup from The Princess Bride.
I'm not Zorro, dude. Every year, every year, we go through. I know I've said this before on here, but every year, nobody knows who I am. I was Gaston and she was Belle. I was Gaston, and everybody was looking at me going, "Oh wow, check it out! It's Belle and Shrek." I'm like, Shrek, I'm not even green, dude. It's the craziest thing.
There's Vicky and Larry Moorhead. They were point A and point B. She had the streets from where they lived, and he had streets in Greece. It was so cute. They won a prize for that adorable costume. This is Sal and Joanne as the Addams family. Oh my gosh, so cute. They won prizes too for their costumes. So cute. Do I have the sirens in here? Sometimes we took pictures with John's phone. Sometimes we took pictures with my phone. So it's like we were kind of a split with our. There's Heidi. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name right now? Jeff and Heidi, of course. Jeff and Heidi as Grecian god and goddess. So cool, so cute.
Yeah, that was great. Everybody had such a fun time, and yeah, Lauren, like so many of us dressed up,
Lauren,
and
Jen, and
just had a
Karen
great
were
time.
sirens, and I think that one's on your phone. Because I'm not seeing it on mine. This was kind of and then Marla and her husband were Gilligan. the captain, so cute. Mike and Marla. Oh, there's Sylvia as a bee. Oh, there's the sirens back there, but we have such a better picture of their costumes. So cute. They were all glittery and shimmery. Gorgeous. Right away it was a Princess Bride. Yay! Yeah, so cute. So clever.
Zorro. Zorro.
Yeah, everybody's like Zorro, and you're like,
except the guy that was hosting like the trivia that night. He thought I was Batman.
Batman. Where did that come from? That was so funny. I thought he was joking. He's like, I'm Batman. I'm like,
I didn't even want to get into it, so I'm like, sure. Yeah,
so funny.
I'll be your Batman. That's cool. I'll be your Zorro. It's all right.
There's Danielle and Tina in the rotunda because we didn't
so
have
awesome.
a picture of Danielle in there earlier. Yeah, that was such a fun day. Oh man, so many. There's just Billy. I don't know how many pictures we took. Becky dresses up as homework. Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
So
it was really bothering her that the new homework came out, the new assignment came out, and that she couldn't be the first one to finish. Speaking of homework, there it is. This is the November set. Oh, it's just so cozy. Doesn't it make you feel all the autumnal?
I love it. It's a great set.
It looks so much like our background. Maybe I was inspired by.
So that's the homework, and this is Becky's homework.
And was she the first?
She was the first. She was the first. And okay, I will tell you straight up, guys, not one thing on here is edible. Nothing is edible. But it was so creative, and I thought that it truly was in the spirit of the lesson, because as you said at the very beginning of the lesson, this is about being thankful, and being thankful for the things that we have, and using the things that are around us. She used what she had around her to create these things, and
The
it's just
gold from the champagne, right, wrapper.
and I think it's
So
eyeshadow.
they are so pretty. Like, I was like, how did you get this blue? That's so pretty. Oh my gosh.
So I know it's not edible, and I normally would say like, hey, you can't do that. But in this case, because of her, she was manic in getting it done, and it looks great. She full credit, man. That's just so creative, so crazy. So let's go through the rest of the homework here. We have Debbie Zook.
So
So
beautiful.
clean,
Yeah,
beautiful job.
beautiful.
Here's Kathy Ulich.
Love it. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. There's so many different ways to
Yes,
do the leaves and to get different looks. I love it. So cute.
that's Danita Allen.
Wow. How pretty.
And here's Janice Ezzo.
Oh,
They
gorgeous.
all just look so good.
They do.
Here's
Ah,
Joni Malfitano.
I love it with that color. That's so pretty too. And the sunflowers. Oh my gosh.
Here's Kathy Pedley.
Gorgeous. Oh, and she did the
Yep.
the extra frosting, which was so fun. Was that such a trip? I was having so much fun with that. I kept making like tiles after that. I was like, oh, this is so crazy.
This is Leanne Fox Peterson.
Gorgeous. Wow. Yeah.
That's Nadine Buston.
So pretty.
And Zoe Graves.
Gorgeous, gorgeous. All of them. I love it.
That's
Mm.
the last 2 weeks of homework. So we'll have more over the next little while. So yeah, it's just so funny. It was so funny.
What was so funny to me was the like it really was. She's like, how am I going to get my homework turned in? Those were the
Yeah.
coasters.
Yes, they were.
She worked on. Yeah, she was gonna do something else, and then we were sitting there, and I'm like, "Oh, this is a pretty good cookie size." She's like, "Give me that, give me your coaster." It's a nice, not a cookie.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. That's right.
No, back to work.
I know. We think the same thing. We came back. We're like, man, I guess we got to work.
We came back to a lot of unpacking, which we got a lot
Yeah.
done, but we finally are able to get moved into our newly renovated spaces, which has been nice.
So I did show this one. This is the McGoo U for November,
Yeah.
but we have some other fun ones.
Yeah. Yes.
More
Oh my
great
God.
content this month.
Yeah. Watch the Mixing It Up Love, chatting with Laura, Little Miss Moffat Cookies, and her fantastic expert lab. She is. Oh, and there's extra frosting. Smart cookie. So many leaf
Yeah.
options. I even thought of some after, and I'm sure you will too. So many different ways to do those leaves, which is fun. Yeah, look at that. Wet on wet. That was so fun. You don't have the expert lab.
Oh, I don't. I
Oh.
thought I was clicking. I'm like, oh.
The expert lab. Laura is so. Oh my gosh, she's magic. Watching her work with silk screens, and she like I timed her too. She's like, we're gonna silk screen these 6 cookies. I timed it. Fantastic. It was, and I don't remember. I think it was barely over a minute to do
Wow.
these 6 cookies. Because if you've ever stenciled like multiple cookies, you're like, oh, okay, gotta wash the screen after so many cookies after so many. But her tips and how she works through doing silk screens. She says she's done like dozens of cookies without wiping off the silk screen.
Wow,
Without
that's
getting it off.
crazy.
Yeah, and she's like, it takes practice, but you can get it down, and very cool to watch. So cool. So that is the expert lab October homework count 65. Made those Toil and Trouble, very spooky set. They were beautiful. Everybody did amazing with those. So good. You just baked your cookie this morning for homework. Oh, we have patches. Oh my gosh. The piping bag patch. This is when you do 3 consecutive homeworks turned in on time. And the people who earned those for October are Susan, Eva, Roseanne, Jane, Jeanette, Tessie, Charlotte, Joni. Oh, we have Becky, surprise, surprise. Leanne, Barbie, yay, Danielle, Debbie, wow, Kevlin, wow, that's a lot. That's 3 homeworks in a row on time. Rolling pin patch is when you're on a roll. You get a whole year of homework. This is quite the commitment to get this all done and turned in. So people earning those are Jen and Janice. Nice. That's the rolling pin. Congratulations. The whisk patch, this is for sharing your homework publicly, not just in the group, but to everyone. And that's for 6 months. We have Eva, Jane, Jeanette, Charlotte, Joni, Tessie, Ray. They all earned their whisk patches. And then we have our oven mitt patch. This is for donating cookies to a good cause. And Harriet earned her oven mitt. It's that time of year where it's really easy to find opportunities to donate cookies to good causes. I know I'm teaching a cookie class, and I donated some cookies to an auction. So there's so many things for this season, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, that you can just bake up an extra batch of cookies makes you feel all warm and fuzzy. Love it. And you just use the hashtag McGoobers lend a hand, and we can send you a little patch, just a little nod of like, you are awesome. The M patch, this is for an advanced class, Varsity M, or for referrals. Susan, so she got a referral M, and we did not have an advanced class that month, so there are none for that. But when you wrangle a friend to join, the first time you get your varsity patch and also a mixer patch. So the mixer patch is when you mix in new friends into McGoo you get this little mixer. There's Susan, so she got her M and her mixer. Yay! So fun. Yay. So glad, Susan. Apron patch. This is for just different things, different reasons, various and sundry. We have Nancy, Kathy, Charlotte, Heidi, and Jenna. They'll be getting their apron patches. Yay! Is that all of them? All right. Speaking of advanced classes,
we also have statistics and fun things. So there are statistics here. Here are your stats for all the way up through October. 31 patches that were awarded in the month of October. That's 65 homeworks, 64 last year at this time. And then you could see the patches on the rings on the left. The outer ring are the patches from this year. So we're surpassing the amount of patches that were overall awarded last year. So pretty cool.
That is interesting. Yeah.
And that's all on the blog post too about it.
I love seeing numbers. It's always fun.
Yes.
Interesting. Yeah, speaking of advanced classes, wait, did CookieCon tickets go on sale?
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Who's going?
That's how out of it I am. It was just a couple days after we got back, right? Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so CookieCon tickets went on sale. I knew that. That's exciting. Holy moly. And that's in Reno in March. you're going, someone is going, someone else is going. Sorry, okay.
Yes,
I know you guys can
Facebook
see
users
names,
are going.
which is cool. But yeah, I know you guys can see each other's names, which is good. We just can't see it on our side for some reason. Going and we helping Amy Hicks with her all day class. That's so fun. Yay. And they do have, which haven't gone on sale yet, those haven't gone on sale yet, the classes.
No, I don't believe so. I think that's still to come.
Yeah, I don't think it's this week. It's probably next week, right? Melanie, yay, Josette, yay. So yeah, so the classes, the pre-CookieCon classes have been up. I have my cookie right here, and this is an all-day class. It's funny to see them, to scale, because sometimes you see the pictures and you don't know, but this is a big girl. The 13th. Thank you. Okay, class is going to sale Wednesday, the 13th. Wow, so it is this week. Wow. So she's gonna be fun. A lot of stuff going on. Really interesting stuff. I didn't finish the edge on her, but we went in class. That was a little bit right before going on the cruise. But yeah, so excited for that coming up. 80s themed. There's like a whole theme to the whole thing, which will be so different, right?
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's not my decade, but it's a fun one.
That's mine.
It's yours? That's yours?
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I mean, it's my decade as far as like childhood and stuff, but it's not like my,
Well, like, I don't know. That was like I grew up in the 80s, and that pop culture, that the TV shows, the cartoons, the music, like I'm just in the pocket for all of that stuff.
Yeah. I love it. I love things about it, but like 50s. I was raised in the 50s. I mean, actually, you always say that. You're like, the music you listened to, the stuff you guys watched, you were raised in the 50s. Like, yes, I was.
That's so great.
Yeah, so wow, those classes will be going on sale Wednesday. So many great options. So check those out. It's a little bit, nutty. Just like getting the ticket to CookieCon, it can be a little nutty. So have a plan A and a plan B set up, and don't stress. Everything will, and things shift and stuff. But if there's something you want, just make sure you save the date and the time. That's exciting. Anything else?
Well, today is also Veterans Day. So thank you to all of those who have served our country, and you all make sacrifices, and we appreciate all of you very, very much.
Yeah, no kidding. That's today. This like I'm like not quite accepting that it's November even. So yeah, that's wild that it's Veterans Day. Hopefully you guys have the day off, and can do.
I got a day off.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have a feeling I'm going to spend it emptying the last of our boxes and getting settled in. It's fine. It'll be done. It'll be done.
I know. It's like something we're looking forward to, but also dreading. So
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together.
Next week, just for everybody's knowledge, if you're in a homework group and they weren't on today, then tell them that there's a big announcement for next week. That you'll want to jump in and be here. So big announcement next week. We're not gonna talk about it right now, but because there was just too much today.
I know, a lot.
I know that we're gonna want to dedicate quite a bit of time to that next week. So so everybody get ready.
Oh,
it's a fun
one. All right, friends. It's good to be back. It's good to see you again and chat with you, even though I couldn't see your names or your pictures. I didn't see either of those. So hopefully we can figure that out for next week, because what is that about? So funny. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we'll have a giveaway next week too. We'll do a giveaway next week. We'll do all the fun things. Yeah. You guys are awesome as always. Amazing. Loving these homeworks. They're just beautiful. It's making me like, okay, it is November and I'm getting in, definitely makes me get in the mood for all the Thanksgiving-y, November-y things. Oh, it was amazing. Amazing. And the people, it was so fun to spend time with that group of people and just get to know people even better at a different level and everything, and have dinner with them each night. And weren't they fantastic, Mr. John? Such good people. Good people. Let's do it again. Okay. All right. So we will be here next Monday. And in the meantime, we hope you have a delicious